Goeiemôre, good morning, Molweni, salam alaikum, namaste. It is nearly 10 o'clock on Friday in the 2023 zone. Goeiemôre, ek hoop jy is hierso. Goeiemôre, Liefie McLean, goed om jou te sien. So 'n paar mense wat daarom nou opkom. Chris Hofman, goeiemôre. Welkom hier by my. Baie mooi dag hier in die Kaap. Stadig maar seker sien ons dat die toeriste teruggaan. But what a absolutely great festive season. Good morning, Ibrahim. Good to see you, Janet. Thank you for joining, Janet Besaidno. Gogiro Damons, good morning. Rashida, assalam. Good to see you, Rashida. Hope that you had a very good festive season. Johan, môre. Sunny, welkom hier by my. Mishka, I'm well, keeping well, and going into the new year. And today, as soon as we've got 10 o'clock and we've got a couple of viewers, I'd like you to please do me a favor and share this while we speak. At the bottom, you can share it, and you can like, so that we can get this message out. A very important start of our year. 'n belangrike begin van ons 2023. Ek het gesê 2023 loading. And here we are on my first Friday talk and brief introduction about the year that is to be. Ons het nou klaar 2022 begrawe. Sy pyn, sy op en af met ons het ons nou diep verby ons gesit en ons is nou besig om voor te berei vir 'n baie belangrike jaar. We are preparing for a very, very important year, and I will explain why. While the people are coming on, Dorothy, good morning. Deleen, ons rots, goed om te sien. Daar so baie mense is. Denise, welcome, hope that you are okay. Dewald, goed om jou hierso by my te hê. Joanne, it's always good to have the family here. Frank, goeiemôre. So, it's 10 o'clock. We will probably get a couple of more people joining us on this platform. For those that are not, they will be able to watch it later. Vir daai wat nou nie hier is nou nie, maak nie saak nie, geen druk nie. Ons moet net hierdie boodskap vandag aan almal versprei en forward soos wat ons kan. 2023 is 'n baie belangrike jaar, omdat hierdie jaar moet ons die UIM nasionaal vestig. It's going to be a very important year for the UIM, because this year we will have to nationally ensure the establishment of the UIM. No doubt there are many people that do not know about the UIM. They don't know about Neil de Beer. And rightfully so, we will need to step up our mission to introduce the people of this country to the concept, yes, the concept of the truth. Die konsep van die waarheid en net die waarheid lyk my is 'n nuwe konsep in die ideologie van politiek. Dit lyk my dat vir jare, oor die afgelope amper 30 jaar, het die politici van hierdie land en selfs voor dit op 'n groot ryplank gery van lieg, leuen en donker. It would seem that no doubt the politicians of this country and those that are in the political realm, and yes, not all, but the majority, were riding on a tidal wave of lies, deceit, and keeping the people of this country in the dark. Literally and figuratively in the dark. In die afgelope paar weke het u al seker wat ek hier op hierdie blad gesit het gesien dat die media fokus op my en die UIM verskerp. En ewe skielik in die afgelope 4 weke kon ek 2 keer in die koerante en op die IOL platform, die nuusplatform, 2 baie skerp en direkte boodskappe skryf in daai media. Die uitkoms van my berigte oor berig nommer 1 net voor nuwejaar se einde laas jaar in Desember was that Cyril Ramaphosa, without a doubt, is the captain of a sinking South African Titanic. That was the headline. Cyril Ramaphosa, captain of a Titanic. And the only difference between Cyril's Titanic and our Titanic and the old Titanic is that when the Titanic really went down into the depths of the sea, the bloody lights were still on of the Titanic. Our Titanic is even going to fail to go down without lights. Dit was 'n harde berig. It was my first public scribe to say to the African National Congress that the United Independent Movement is here and that we are fighting for our people for the truth. And it was well received by many. The second online media report I wrote was an economic overview where I said that we are being drawn into the dark. Ons word gesleep tot in die duisternis. And that online media report was also nationally well received because I said very clearly that this country is run by people that are inept, that are not professional, that are not schooled to govern. And the evidence of that is that the country is in a total mess. It is in the crackings of the wall, the potholes in the street, the darkness of in business, the sinking of the SOEs, the running away of people from foreign direct investment, the fact that our debt in this country has just gone through 3 trillion and that we are paying 170 billion on just interest according to Magnus Haystack, one of our top economists in this country. Did you hear that figure? Het jy die totaal gehoor? 3 triljoen rand het ons nou as nasionale skuld vir die wêreld. En ons moet 170 miljard rand elke jaar betaal net op die interest, op die rente. The focus in this country must change from an absolute liberation entity that failed to become, hoor my, a government. I know that entity. And the hope was that that entity, who was the only entity that could take the black majority vote to government, has failed. Kom ons sê dit nou reguit van mekaar. Nou hulle sê, we might not be your cup of tea. Ons is nie miskien jou koppie tee nie. Dit is reg met my. Suid-Afrika, hoor my, dit is 'n demokrasie. This is a democracy. You have the right of choice. You have the absolute great choice to sit there in this country and to vote for whom you want. So if the UIM, in its fight for the truth, in its fight to establish people in the chambers of government that will rip them apart by taking them on without fear, then you go vote for them. Dis nie jou plek hierdie nie. Ek is nie jou koppie tee nie. Ek is nie jou shot van tequila nie. Ek is nie jou koppie moer koffie nie. Ek is nie jou mens nie, dan beweeg jy aan. Hoor my? Jy beweeg aan, you move on. You go on that great choice, and good luck, to go and stand again and vote the DA and vote the ANC, and go vote for the UDM, go vote for the Freedom Front plus and minus, gaan stem vir hulle mense, gaan weer eens met daai skape en neek aan, sodat julle dieselfde kan kry, wat julle vir die afgelope 30 jaar gekry het. Maar nie Neil de Beer nie, nie die UIM nie. Ons gaan nie dieselfde as hulle wees nie, politici hierso, ons die mense hier, maar ons het nou inbeweeg in die politici. Nie om politieke mense te raak nie, maar om hulle te donder en om hulle te neek met die waarheid. Hoor julle my? Donder weer en die waarheid. Ek het niks anderste, Suid-Afrika, om op my hart en op my siel op hierdie tafel vir u te gee, behalwe my godswaarheid, my liefde vir God, my liefde vir my land, en die feit dat ons hierdie donker gaan oorwin as 'n land. Ek is bereid om te lewe en om te sterwe vir hierdie ideologie. Is jy? Is jy? There's nothing that I and the UIM executive, that Fatima and Jacques and Cindy and Zenda and Monya and Melissa and Diane and Cherise and Stephen, the names Shafiq and these, there's nothing that I can put on the table except my fear of God, my commitment to stay here and fight until the very last. And if that does not suit you, if that is not in your palate of your taste, move on. Move on. Go make your choice of the various other parties that have decided that the only bloody thing they are going to do is talk. Then move on. Don't come here in between the UIM people that are a small but powerful group that come from the DA. Yeah, you come from there. You came from the National Party. You came from the ANC. You came from the UDM. You came, and you decided that not one of the political parties in this country has the backbone to get up and to physically fight the other side. That's why we are broken children in politics. We left what we left and we formed what we formed. Hoor hierdie woorde. We are all children of a previous political dispensation. Does not matter where you come from. Ons het die weeskinders geraak van politieke etiek. We became the lost children of a previous political system. Daar's nie een mens in die UIM wat nie voorheen 'n huis gehad het nie. Feite. Dis 'n feit. You left your political party for a reason. I formed a political party not because of choice. I had no alternative. Hoor julle my? I didn't have another alternative in this country on all the political parties that were formed in this country. Nie een restaurant in hierdie mall van Afrika het die kos en die dis op die tafel gesit wat ek van gehou het nie. En toe maak ons eie restaurant oop. En die kos wat ons bedien is die waarheid. Dit is God. Dit is verantwoordelikheid. Dit is 'n missie. Dit is die terugneem van 'n land. Die terugneem van 'n hart van 'n land. Die terugneem van God se ideologie oor die waarheid. Ek sê dit weer. Die waarheid. En die waarheid maak seer Suid-Afrika. Hy gaan seer maak hierdie jaar. Hierdie jaar gaan die waarheid die politisie ruk in hierdie land en die UIM gaan hom bring. Jy moet nou mooi hoor, ons gaan hom bring. Ons is nie bang nie. No weapon formed by man will prosper against us. Never. Nou die UIM het gegroei. Ja. Hierdie klein movement, hierdie party met 'n leier wat dien, met 'n leierskap wat dien. Ons het opgestaan en ons het gesê, nie meer nie. No more. Ons gaan nie meer hierdie eet nie. Listen to this philosophy. The real form of democracy is the freedom to be able to say no. Het ons hom? 'n Ware demokrasie in 'n ware demokratiese land se grootste vryheid lê in die feit dat die mens kan sê nee. Daai reg tot nee is demokrasie. Nou dit lyk my in hierdie land, as jy nou begin sê nee, dan wil hulle jou nou toesluit as 'n terroris, hulle wil jou aankla van verraad, hulle wil hê jou mond moet stil raak. It would seem that in this country, if you as a democratic free citizen protected by a constitution, that if you get up and you say no, then you are being silenced, you are being persecuted, threatened and charged. Then you are not a democracy, you have become a single party dictatorship, a dictatorskap. En dan moet jy besluit, mede-Suid-Afrikaner, is dit die kos op die tafel wat jy wil eet, maak nie saak hoe honger jy is nie. So wat ons wil doen hierdie jaar is, ons wil die mense die ligte van waarheid laat opkom. I want you to join me in bringing this country's membership of the UIM so that we can grow, so that we can be ready, so that we can arm the people that wants to fight in the 2024 election to save our country. Ons het mense nodig. Ons het nie al die mense nodig nie. Ons het daai mense nodig wat wil saamstaan, wat besluit het dat die UIM se kos, die UIM se ideologie, die UIM se beklei vir waarheid, dat dit hulle huis is. Vir die res mag die Here en God julle bewaar, want dit is jou reg. Dit is jou reg. Dit is jou demokratiese reg om jou leier te kies, maar in Gods waarheid kies 'n leier met 'n ruggraat. Agat Eskom weer moer toe. Dis waarmee ons sit. Dan gaan die generator weer aan hierso waar ek bly. Kyk daar. Hoe hou ons hierdie land bymekaar wanneer lig na donker, wanneer ketel nie kan kook, wanneer besigheid nie kan vooruitgaan, waar tils nie meer werk nie, waar ons nie eers mekaar krag kan gee nie. Hierdie Eskom, hierdie ding wat hier gebeur nou net in my huis en in jou huis, daai is die absolute mensverraad wat hierdie staat pleeg teen jou en teen my. Dis 'n ekonomiese verraad. It's an economic treason. That's what it is. Now, if you can't govern, he's not ashamed. Not everybody is schooled, has been anointed by God to lead or to govern a country. If you can't govern, then get the hell out of government. Yes. As jy so 'n eerbare leier is in God, as jy so 'n eerbare lid is, en jy kan nie lei nie, jy kan nie die strande skoon hou van gemors, jy kan nie meer stop dat ons strate uit mekaar uitval nie, dan is die eerbare ding om te doen, is om te los en te bedank, maar jy sien die staat en die government sal nie, want hulle almal is geldgierig. Mammon. Die enigste rede hoekom die ANC, die SAKP en die mense en die unies, hoekom hulle leierskap is om te vreet soos 'n klomp varke by 'n trof, en daai kos wat die vark eet is my en jou belasting in hierdie land. Hulle vreet en hulle sal aanhou vreet totdat daar niks meer kos op die tafel is nie. En die enigste manier om dit te doen is om hulle te donder. Dis hy. Jammer. Afrikaans, né? Charlies, donder hulle. Hierdie jaar staan ons saam. This year we stand together and we grow the UIM, the United Independent Movement is the small piece of light in the darkness of politics, and that light must grow. South Africa, hear me, grow it. Steek hom aan die brand die ligte, want die res van die gemors en kabale is besig om ons land aan die brand te steek. Daar's 'n verskil. Ons steek kersse vir lig, hulle steek huise en buitebande aan die brand. Ek weet wat maak jy met 'n Goodyear buiteband. Jy sit hom op 'n kar om te ry, jy gooi hom nie oor 'n man se nek en steek hom aan die brand nie, man. Dit is 'n verskrikking van 'n verlies van IK. So grow it, South Africa. So 2023 is the year of growth where you and I, as UIM members, we have the job, we have the anointment to bring more people on board whom think like us. If you don't, it doesn't matter. It always bogs my mind that people come onto our platforms and have a negative comment. No constructive criticism. They're here to break down. The question is, what the hell are you doing in my home? Get out. There are many others that you can follow blindly. So number one, we've got to fight to get our membership this year doubled and tripled so that we can go fight in 2024. Suid-Afrika, dit is ons missie. Die tweede ding wat ek vir u gaan sê, wat hierdie UIM gaan doen hierdie jaar, is ons absolute fokus in raad en in raadslede, is om elke party en elke politisie in hierdie land verantwoordelik te hou. Dis korrek. In ons begin van die jaar, sy uitvoerende komitee, beplanningsdag, het ek en Fatima, ons sekretaris-generaal, ons dame wat kyk na ons finansies en ons administrasie, Cindy, ons operasionele logistiek, Steven, ons het gesit hier, ons het afgevlieg en ons het 'n dag spandeer, die hele dag, oor waartoe gaan ons. And one of the most important things that the top executive who are currently sitting at the UIM, that are working for nothing but for you, that we decided was we are going to go and do the accountability fight. You see, we didn't promise anything. We didn't promise houses. We didn't promise water. We didn't promise, because that's what the other people did. En jy maak nie 'n belofte wat jy nie kan hou nie. So this year we are going to get up in all our councils in eThekwini, in Joburg and in Cape Town where you voted up that these people are kept accountable. You will see it. You are going to see a lot of accountability being put in public by us. We are going to expose them where they are not accountable. Because good governance brings good and great decisions on accountability. Jy moet verantwoordelik wees. If you're an elected official, you must be accountable to the people. That's it. You must be accountable. Die mense moet jou verantwoordelikheid hou. En dis wat die UIM gaan doen. We are going to keep you bloody accountable. And then South Africa, breaking news. As the president of the UIM, and with my executive, we have taken the following decisions. It is very clear that Parliament is a joke. Dat die parlement op hierdie oomblik is 'n verskrikking van 'n onepte en 'n verskrikking van 'n absolute wit olifant en 'n skip wat daar sit en niks gebeur nie. Nothing is happening. It's clear that in Parliament, no decisions are taken. No decisions. Take this as a fact. They make no decisions in Parliament except the ANC with its majority rules the world. And no opposition party in Parliament can change a decision. And they haven't. So if the fact is that in the South African Parliament, the African National Congress cabal is ruling the waves of law, is ruling the decisions that impact us, and it cannot protect us anymore, then here is the following decision taken by me. And we are very clear. We are going to take them to court. Ons gaan hulle hof toe vat. Ons gaan hulle hof toe vat. And where are we busy? You see, a lot of people say to us, but we can't see what you're doing. Or then you're blind. And the reason you're saying that you cannot see what the UIM doing is because you're not a follower of the UIM. You're not on my page. You're not on the UIM page. You're not on the WhatsApp groups. You cannot see the discussion, the debate, the actions that we take. You're blind. Therefore, the reason you come onto this page, Klassie, Klasfaki, die rede hoekom jy negatiewe kommentaar lewer is omdat jy in 'n donker lewe van jou eie sit in 'n kas en jy doen boggerel. Jy doen niks. Wat doen jy? Wat doen jy wat nasionale impak lewer op die mense se lewens op 'n daaglikse basis? Wat hoop gee? Jy sien, dis maklik om op te klim op 'n plek en vir mense negatief te laat raak, maar dit is baie moeilik om positief te wees, né? Jy kan op jou gat gaan sit en niks doen nie en dan die gras groei, die kokoejoe so binne in jou agterend opkruip dat jy later aan lyk soos 'n boom. Of jy kan opstaan en jy kan jou gras begin sny en jou bome kap. Dit is die wil van mens, Klassie. Klasvakie. Ons het 'n nasionale mandaat. You see, we are not talking about being in government. We are in government. Yeah? We are not talking about our dream that the UIM will ever enter government. We are already in local government and we are doing bloody well. Very well. And we're gonna definitely step up. So, the decision at this current moment is that number one, as you saw in the press and in the media, that the UIM has joined 18 other organizations to force this government to abide by a constitutional judgment that the Electoral Act must change. Hoor julle my? Groot woorde. Die UIM het nie stil gesit nie, ons is nou deel van 18 organisasies, ja, wat uitgenooi was, en is 'n eer dat die UIM uitgenooi was, om op hierdie oomblik die staat hof toe te vat, want dit lyk my dis die enigste plek waar ons geregtigheid kry, om seker te maak dat die wette wat op hierdie oomblik die stemme gaan absoluut beheer in 2024, dat ons dit beveg vir geregtigheid. So daar's ons klaar. We are fighting the electoral bill, and the UIM is participating. And we are one of the few political parties that I can say with absolute pride that were asked to join. Because my voice, which is your voice, it seems to be noticed. Dit lyk my hulle luister na ons. Number 2, in December we were told that the president of this country signed a new bill. I warned, I told you 4 months ago, we even had a discussion, and that was that at the end of the day, they are going to sign the new Anti-Terrorist Act. The new Anti-Terror Bill. Ons het vir julle gesê hulle gaan dit doen. Ons het gesê, hulle gaan hierdie anti-terreurwet gaan hulle inskryf in die boeke, en hulle dit ingeslip. It's therefore the decision of the United Independent Movement to join the CIP movement and party, and 5 other national court bid, daar's die tweede ene, to fight this government and this president on the fact of slipping in a bill that could actually cause people like me that stand up for the truth to be charged and silenced. We are not going to allow that. Not at all. Glad nie. Ons gaan nie dit toelaat nie. Kan nie vir u nou sê wat dit is nie, maar op die 1 Februarie hierdie jaar gaan ons die leiding vat in 'n nasionale dramatiese hofsaak teen hierdie staat. Ons werk al 3 maande op 'n geskiedkundige saak wat ons gaan vat tot op by die konstitusionele hof, waar ons hierdie president, hierdie government en hierdie mense wat sogenaamde ministers is, ons gaan hulle hof toe vat en ons gaan vir hulle neek. Hierdie hofsaak gaan een van die grootstes wees wat hierdie land al probeer het, en dit is met groot trots dat die UIM dit gaan lei. It's great that we have been asked to lead this national case against the state. So 1 February we will be doing a media declaration. We will be announcing the partners that will be going with us to go and fight for freedom. It's funny that a small little movement, only 2 years old, have become so powerful in its message. And I am honored to say that this is just by the divine intervention of God. God het sy weer oor julle kom. Ek wens u 'n baie sterk 2023 vir u, u familie en die besighede. Maar God se hand van seënwense oor jou en hierdie land kom, want in sy woord sê dit, waar daar nie eenheid is nie, is daar nie seëning nie. In God's words, it says that if there's no unity, there can be no blessing. If you do not stand in this country, hear me well, against the current dark cabal of the ANC and friends, then my question is, what is your agenda? Suid-Afrika, daar's 'n baie plain en simpel vraag wat gevra moet word in hierdie tyd waar ons lewe. As jy nie teen die ANC en sy kabaal vir wat dit nou geraak het nie, opstaan nie. As jy nie saam met ons in hierdie linie beklei nie. As jy nie saam met ons in hierdie loopgraaf demokrasie en die verandering van ons toekoms staan nie, Klaasie, dan moet ek jou baie diep in jou oë kyk en vra, wat is jou agenda? What is your agenda? Jy sien, dit gaan nie oor hou jy van Neil de Beer of nie. Ek voel vere. Ek is deur baie. The dark side, isn't it? Kom ons stel ons woorde. Op hierdie oomblik maak dit nie saak wie jy is nie. Maar as jy nie aan die kant van 'n groep is wat op hierdie oomblik besef het dat die ANC in 2024 verwyder moet word nie, dan moet ek jou vra, wat is jou agenda? Het jy 'n geldagenda? Het jy 'n magsagenda? Het jy 'n donkerte agenda? Want ons gaan nou moet begin lyne trek in die land. We are going to have to draw the line in the sand. My question, I'll leave you with this. On what side of the line are you standing? Luister gou, jy kan nie in die middel staan nie. Dan gaan ons vir jou neek ook. Jy moet nou begin kant kies. You're gonna have to take a side. You're going to either take the side of light, of God's justice and the truth, or you are going to stand on the other side, no matter if you like it or not. And you are going to stand with a hyena standing on that hill. And you're going to have to look at us as the lions of God, and you're going to have to face us. Hoor my, dit kom. Het julle my gehoor? It's coming. As jy nou wil weghardloop, hardloop weg. As jy wil gaan skuil. En as jy wil oorstap aan die ander kant, want jy glo dit is beter om in die donker te bly as in die lig. Jou reg, gaan neek weg. But if you are in the minority in this country, if you are the white, if you are the colored, and if you are the Indian, hear me well, you have no more choice but to join the right side. The side of light, inshallah. Julle moet nou begin besluit, Suid-Afrika, watter donder se kant wil jy wees? But you've got to choose. You've got to choose. Choose. Ai, Engels. Julle moet nou daai besluit begin neem. Ek het daai besluit geneem. Ek gaan staan in die lig. Siek of gesond, leef of dood. Ek het daai besluit geneem. Ek gaan nêrens nie. Ek kan gaan. Ons kan vlug. Ons kan hardloop. Ja, ons kan. Maar nie ek nie. Hier het ek besluit om te bly. Maak nie saak die aanvalle, maak nie saak die opinie, maak nie saak die gesprek. Dit maak nie vir my saak nie. Ons gaan staan van die lig. Né? Kom saam. Come with us. Choose us. Choose the light. Come and join us. Because this year, we are going to build a group of people that care. wat omgee. That are patriots. Almal van ons wat van alle huise afkom. Ons het besluit om saam te staan. Die gebreekte vlekkies. Maar is snaaks, al ons gebreekte vlekkies, as ons saam staan, kan ons vlieg. So I look forward this year. I look forward to our tours. Yes, that's right. Myself and Fatima will be coming to you. We will be releasing those info of where we are, want ons moet stadsaal toe kom. Ja, ons moet stadsaal vir stadsaal, opstal vir opstal, garage vir garage en huis vir huis moet ons nou gaan sien, sodat ons hierdie nuus kan versprei. We need to come to the country. The only way to fix a nation is to speak to the nation. Yeah? The only way to make a nation work again is to work with the nation. Jy moenie wegkruip vir jou mense nie. Jy moenie. You, as a president, can't hide away. You must meet the people face to face, like it or not, hard or not, difficult or not. The people of this country want to meet the president. They want to meet the leader and watch his eyes. Now, I'm coming to you. I must come to you because I must listen to you so that we can form a plan after listening to you. We love you, we are passionate about you, and we will continue fighting for you. That's our first message of the year. Ek het hierdie Desember het ek soveel mense ontmoet wat na my toe kom en sê hallo. Hoe gaan dit? Skryk om jou te ontmoet. Party van julle, Kobus en die manne koffie saam met my gedrink, saam met my gesit. Marvin en Mervin en Denita, en daar was 'n Denise, en daar was 'n Seria, en daar was 'n Kelvin, en 'n Ryan, en hulle kom na jou toe, en hulle is lief vir jou. Hulle is nie lief vir my nie, hulle is lief vir julle, want ek verteenwoordig julle. So go spread the news. Let's get ready. Let's make sure we are armed by the power of God and the truth. Ek praat weer met julle volgende Vrydag. Ons gaan hard werk. Al ons mense is terug op kantoor hierdie maandag wat kom. Ons het soveel as moontlik gerus en ons is reg vir die fight. We are ready. Thank you for your support in the past 2022. Thank you for your prayer. Thank you for your support. For you who have decided that the UIM is your home. Welcome. For those that have been in this home, thank you. Lastly, so many questions about my health. So many people wondering if I'm okay. So many messages. Soveel mense wat vra of ek okay is. Hoe is my gesondheid? Baie dankie vir dit. The fight to be healthy continues. Every day I know that the cancer that was and the cancer that is, the medication, the treatment, the healing by God's mercy is on me. I am strong. We have our challenges, but this life is granted to me by God only. And that is why every day I wake up here and I thank God for another day, because I, in a very short space of time, ran out of that life. The choices I make to stay in politics and to stay in leadership is a difficult one. Because there are days that I am not well. There are days that I am also tired, and there are days where I also question my God, question myself. And then I get strength from God and from you. You give me that strength, this country. You give me that love. So no matter who I am and what I am and where I am and how I am, you have me. I've given you that commitment. I also told you I would never lie. I will not lie. So yes, we are fighting the battle to be healthy. But I believe, like so many of you believe, that I am healed. And that God will bring that health, that strength, and that power to work for you, to help you, and to be with you. Amen. Lekker week, lekker naweek. Geniet dit, praat met jou mense, sprei daai woord. En kom staan aan die kant van die lyn. Minda. Ons het altyd in die army gesê, minda. Dit is minda voor die 2024 verkiesing. Kom ons beklei. Hierdie land is dit werd. It's worth it. For you, for me, and your children. Because that's all that we've got. God bless you. Kyk na julle self.